Well, we were just taking him for an eye exam. He was having some complaint of double vision. So I took him to an eye doctor, and the eye doctor told me, get him to the emergency room as soon as possible. And I knew something was up.
Just the first blow of there's a mass in the head was enough, especially being on the brainstem. That's a pretty important part of the body. And you know, Joey's a smart kid. I worried how it would affect him. I worried about things, you know, is he going to make it through this? I didn't know the right questions to ask, you know. Everything
was normal, and all of a sudden we're up and he's having surgery and having to learn how to walk again and talk again, and we were relocated to 2 different cities in 6 months, and you have to do what you have to do for your child, but our life was totally thrown into a whirlwind.
The hardest thing for a parent to have to say, my child has brain cancer, it took me a long time before I could actually say that out loud. Going on a cruise with the family and doing something, it just made it feel like all of a sudden we were normal again.
I felt like a little celebrity too.
Just seeing the smile on his face, going down the water slides, waiting in line to get the ice cream cone. It was just the way things were and the way things are supposed to be. We only thought about being a family. Our only concerns were how long was the line for the water slide.
And that we were all together.
I was so happy that Make-A-Wish was able to make us a family again, and not just a patient. We were able to be together and think about what we're going to have for dinner and what we're going to do on the cruise instead of what appointment we were going to next. And it was such a gift for us that such a long time we were being patients and being a number, and all of a sudden we're a family again.
To think of where he'd been and where he was now, and that he was able to walk again normally, and that he could climb the stairs and get on this water slide that, you know, was cold and didn't bother him. And I don't know, I think that for me was my favorite part, seeing him complete something that he really wanted to do.
These are just amazing people, and it's not money, it's not a check that's happening here. You're giving people a part of their life back. And it's, I know the money might not mean a lot to some people, but what that amount does for families is just, you can't measure it. It was an amazing experience, and for the families or family who did donate this cruise, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. You let us be normal again, and you let us be happy again, and it was a great time of our life.